Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Ricknineg. Thank you for joining me with another episode of Fact or Fiction I Love Lucy. Now, if you don't know, I have close to 100 videos on I Love Lucy, so make sure to visit my playlist and to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Some people are not getting notified or even my videos appearing in their subscription folder, so make sure to hit that bell button so that you're notified every time I upload. Today we're going to be looking at the sets of I Love Lucy, very much in particular with two main sets, and that is the Mertz's living room and the Ricardo's bedroom. Now, there is a connection between those two, and it may seem random to you. You may be like, wait a second, the Ricardo's bedroom and the Mertz's living room, that really doesn't make any sense. Well, there is a connection between them, but before I get into that, I do want to get into this view, this photo of an overshot view of the stage of I Love Lucy so that you can see how it was laid out. I do have a video looking at the most complex sets on I Love Lucy, but I think this image is pretty much crucial and instrumental to what we're trying to look at. So let's look at the layout. Begin from left to right. Please be aware that this is the second apartment, quote unquote, the one with the window right in the middle, not the first one which did not have the window and had that brick wall in the back. So beginning, of course, from left to right, we have the nursery or Little Ricky's bedroom. Then to the right of that, we have the Ricardo's bedroom. Moving one more to the right, we have the living room. And then more to the right, we have the kitchen. And finally, the club to the far right. You will notice the club is by far the largest set that they have, followed by the Ricardo's living room, the bedroom, the kitchen, and then finally the nursery. Now, because this mock-up is of the second apartment, I don't have, and there, from what I know, there doesn't really exist a mock-up from the first season and the second season of I Love Lucy, which is a little bit smaller, but the overall layout is the same, and where everything is pretty much the same, minus the nursery. The bedroom is in the same area, same as the living room. It's kind of an expanded version of the first. So looking back at the information provided by Herb Brower, now he was one of the producers of I Love Lucy. He was trying to decide how they were going to set up the whole stage. The first episode of I Love Lucy that was actually shot was Lucy Thinks Ricky's Trying to Murder Her. It wasn't the first one aired, but it was the first one shot. That episode relied very heavily on the Ricardo's bedroom. However, they thought, how would they set everything up? So since the Mertz's living room wasn't going to be used that much, and the Ricardo's bedroom wasn't going to be used that much, they thought they could interchange them. The bright guys at Desilu had an awesome solution. They cut out panels of plywood and they wallpapered them and then hung them in front of the other set wall. Essentially, that portion of the set was used as a template. Whenever they wanted to use the Mertz's living room, they put in the proper furniture, but everything else was pretty much left the same. When they wanted to put the Ricardo's bedroom in there, they removed the furniture and put the beds in there and made it look like the Ricardo's bedroom. In fact, it was the exact same set. When Desi and Lucy are sleeping in the beds, that's the same place where Fred and Ethel have their living room table. Now, how do you know this is true? How do you know this is apparent? Well, if you look closely, you'll notice that the Mertz's living room has two small doors in the same location as the Ricardo's bedroom. Sometimes they didn't even take down the curtains, and that's something you can see in these images. Note this image from the episode Be a Pal. You can see behind the actors the same curtain in the Mertz's living room that is found in the Ricardo's bedroom. Notice that in one scene, you can see that the curtains are completely closed, and in the other image, the curtains are tied in the middle with a cord. Now, of course, they're not the same curtains, but they're very similar curtains that were used interchangeably. What's important here is to notice that the windows are exactly the same cutout. Take a look at this closet, quote unquote, in this scene that Desi comes out of is the same main door that Lucy comes from. Notice in this image that this is the entrance to the Ricardo's bedroom. And in this image, you can see the entrance to the Mertz's kitchen. It's the same door. And this is it, guys and gals. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little tidbit into the Mertz's living room and the Ricardo's bedroom. If you did enjoy it, please leave a thumbs up and let me know if you want to see more. It does mean a lot to me. Don't forget, guys and gals, to browse my channel and to subscribe. We'll see you all next time, and don't forget, you are the only person in the world, in the universe, just like you. You are super special, and never forget that. And most importantly, be hopeful.